Hello. Hi. Today we're going to do some myth busting because there are two big myths that people believe in when it comes to weight that really, really, really annoy me. The first one is that metabolism is the sole reason why you're big. So I was reading this Harvard study. Not because I didn't already know this information, I just wanted to get my facts straight before I came on camera and said anything about it. Yeah, right. Metabolism plays a very minor role in weight gain. I don't think the people who try and blame metabolism for everything really know what it is. Let's read it together. Let's read the definition together. Do you like my Hello Kitty phone case? It's nice. I even have the little charm at the bottom. Let's read this together. In simple terms, metabolism is the internal process by which your body expands energy and burns calories. It runs 24/7 to keep your body moving even when you're resting and sleeping by converting the food and nutrients you consume into energy your body needs in order to breathe, circulate blood, repair cells, and do everything it does to survive. So, your heart that's pumping, your food that is digesting, your blood that's circulating, your cells, your skin, largest organ of your body, your cells, and they are always moving. This is the important part now. People may have fast, slow, or average metabolisms regardless of their body size and composition. So which means there are slim people with slow metabolisms and fat people with fast ones. Minor role. It's not holding you back. It's you. The study does go on to basically say in more polite terms that lol, you big because you're kind of lazy. But yeah, that's basically it. Just see if you can move a little more, and eat more nutrients dense foods, the healthy things. That's basically all that means, healthy things. Yeah, and your body will be able to use those foods to support you internally better. Just putting this into plain, easy to understand English for everyone, no technical jargon, don't need to be circling my hands like that. Grown woman weight. This is directly connected to the whole metabolism discussion because for some reason, a lot of women seem to think that when they finished uni, they gained weight because their metabolism magically got slower. No, metabolisms, as we've read in that study, that they're actually genetic. So it's not casually gotten slower. What's actually happened is that you went from running around the playground or doing an extracurricular activity, being too excited by gossip to eat, running for the bus, etc. All these things. You went from all of that, walking from class to class. You went from all of that to living in an apartment complex and driving a car and having a big girl job so you can just buy any food that you want at any time. Yeah, so you are moving way less and eating way more. You just haven't realized it. That's all, really. Think about how different the average person, well, obviously, if you weren't fat like how I was, then think about it. You were moving. Those of us who are fat, those of us who are fat as kids, we all had those friends, real movers, back at school. You almost never saw them eating, or if they were, they would never finish anything. They're always too excited by life. It's almost like they didn't care for food at all. Yeah, you'd see them. And now, as adults, a lot of them people are fat. It's quite interesting, actually. We all choose to take on different habits as we get older, but some people don't realize that the habits they're taking on are the cause of their weight gain or weight loss. Like, some people say they didn't do anything and they lost weight, but oh, you've always done something. You just don't know what you did. Dangerous. Because if you don't know what you did, you don't know whether it's safe or whether you can maintain it. So the third one I want to burst people's bubble on, this is more of a controversial myth, but in real life, so when you put down your phone, when you're not on one of these, yeah, there's no such thing as mid-size. People are getting their minds warped by social media just a little bit too much, to where they're thinking that a lot of these terms that we're using on here actually apply in real life when they don't, never did, and probably never will. Nobody's using the term mid-size. When you go into a clothing shop, do you see the mid-size section? Or do you see petite, tall, maternity, and everything else? And those are only occasional categories as well, so they're not even that prominent in the first place. There's no special mid-size section. This isn't a thing. The world still works in big or small, outside. And since it's the world outside that you have to interact with, because you can't live on the internet, can't live in the metaverse yet, then you need to kind of accept its terms. That's it. Again, the things I say, it's not really about being mean or nice. It's just, this is how Earth is operating. Imagine all those years where they tried to push such a section, and when things like the body positivity movement was at its peak, it still didn't create any change. So now that people are going back to skinny, no, that's it's not happening. There's no mid-size. Yeah, it's really just fat and thin. And there are a lot of people, although this is a topic for another day, and I think that this could get really mean-spirited if I went into detail, so I'll just keep it short. But there are a lot of people who think that they count as slim, but they don't. They're actually big, but they are completely oblivious. Like, okay, it's like when you see a girl who wears a medium. A girl who wears a medium, you know, she may have like big arms, big legs, a little pot belly, and she's calling someone who wears like an extra large fat, and it's like, it's true that she's bigger than you, but what size category do you think you fall into, just visually? Because from the way you're talking, I don't think it's the one that you think you fall into. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that, because, you know, anything further would just be me like picking at someone's appearance, which is unfair and unnecessary to prove my point. But I have noticed that now that I think about it, there are a lot of people who, they'll be like a size medium and they'll be making fun of people who are like wearing extra large and that, but it's like, you're not slim. No, you know, let me just stand 10 toes down on it. You're not slim. You're not. And also, that's mean. Why would, like, I've never really brought up someone's weight in an argument unless they tried to insult my appearance first, then I did. But I've only done it a couple of times. As an adult, I don't know, I think as a kid I've said a lot of mean things. But guess what? What have I said many times? I was a fat kid. Even I proved the theory. Kids who are overweight will be calling kids who are bigger than them fat. Oh man, it's funny the way this stuff works, but yeah. Please stop telling people that your metabolism is the reason you can't lose weight, because it's not. Metabolism is genetic. It plays a very minor role. Okay? Your lifestyle has changed as you got older and you just didn't realize it. Mid-size just isn't a thing that people are using in the real physical world. At least not right now. We don't know whether they will in the future, but not right now.